Good morning, YouTube. I know it's been a long time since my last video, but I gotta be honest with you, I've been playing a lot of video games, you know, and so that's where I'm going. Uh, but I'm back to help you celebrate Trumptoberfest. That's right, Merry Trumptoberfest to all of you out there in YouTube land. Now, what is Trumptoberfest? Some of you might be asking. Well, it's kind of related to the political tradition of dumping the worst opposition research you have on your candidate in October, right before the election, so that they don't have time to recover. Okay, that's called the October surprise, right? And the last time this happened, that's when Hillary Clinton dropped the grab him by the pussy tape, that was supposed to do Trump in, right? It didn't quite work out the way she had planned. And then, of course, the Trump people who were not involved in this at all, somebody started leaking the Podesta emails, explaining how Hillary had cheated Sanders out of the nomination, thereby annoying all the Sanders people and getting them not to show up to vote. Yeah, so the Trumptoberfest is a term that I created, but I'm sure somebody else created it at the same time somewhere else, like all my good ideas. And I was assuming that around September, October of this year, shit would start happening. But it turns out it's already started. Trumptoberfest has started in May. Okay? And that means that we have 6 months of Trumptoberfest to look forward to. Okay? Isn't that wonderful? And we start the celebration off with this wonderful news. And of course, we have to go to MSNBC to hear about it.
And Brian, I've spoken with some
current
and former colleagues at the FBI today, and I think if there was a word that both denoted sadness and anger together at the same time, that's the word I'd be using.
And
that's what people are feeling today. I read through that DOJ filing twice today. I had to read it twice because I was in disbelief at the deliberate manipulation of the truth. It's filled with falsehoods and distortions that appear designed to just mislead the court and mislead the reader. We could spend the rest of your show almost going line by line on what's wrong.
Are you sure? Are you sure you're not talking about the Morning Joe show?
With that filing, but I'm here to tell you that it's grossly distorted.
Grossly distorted, kind of like his face right now. Oh.
And in particular, most pertinent perhaps, is the assertion by the Attorney General in this filing.
What does assertion mean anyway?
Filing that the lie that Flynn told was not material to any FBI case. Therefore, they shouldn't have even been interviewing him. I'm here to tell you from a counterintelligence.
Oh, he knows better. He knows better than you and me and everybody else. Okay, enlighten us, oh great Buddha.
Investigative standpoint, the department I used to head within the FBI, that's exactly material to deciding whether or not the person sitting across from you is...
Okay, whatever. All right, enough of that, Toad. Now, I wonder how our great leader, the Orange Man, has taken this news. Let's see.
It was going to happen just by watching and seeing.
Oh, you had no idea it was going to happen. Yeah. Whatever.
Like everybody else does. He was an innocent man.
Innocent.
He is a great gentleman. He was targeted by the Obama administration.
Are these two talking about the same dude?
And he was targeted in order to try and take down a president.
Ooh, that sounds like sedition. I don't know. I'm going to have to Google that.
And what they've done is a disgrace, and I hope a big price is going to be paid.
Big price.
A big price should be paid.
How high? How high?
There's never been anything like this in the history of our country.
That you know about.
What they did, what the Obama administration did, is unprecedented. It's never happened. Never happened. A thing like this has never happened before in the history of our country.
The Kennedys might feel differently about that.
And I hope a lot of people are going to pay a big price because they're dishonest, crooked people. They're scum, and I say it a lot. They're scum. They're human scum. This should never have happened in this country.
Never should have happened.
President.
That's because we're awesome, America.
And they went after him by going after fine people. And those fine people said, no, I'm not going to lie. I can't lie.
See, that's the one thing that I hate the most about Washington, D.C. You know, I don't mind it if it's the players are banging on each other, you know, but when they take the innocent people, the people that are actually believe in the Republic, you know, they're showing up there to try and help and fucking ruin them. Ruin them. Because they like it. They like it. They ruined this guy, Flynn, just to, not so much to make a point and intimidate everybody else, but because they enjoy it. Anyway, I'm sorry. Enough of my commentary.
He's not the only one. There are many of them. And they all said, I can't lie. They could have said something like, oh, make up a lie. Trump loves...
Test a lie!
Somebody or something or some country. And they said, oh, you wouldn't have any problem. That's what they were trying to do.
So that's what it was all about. That's why they frickin' stuck it to Flynn and Manafort and Stone, is they were trying to get them to go, it was Trump. He made me do it. So they could have impeached him. But nobody frickin' went for it. All right, enough of this. Enough. We'll have to leave the emperor for now. Now, I wonder how his predecessor feels about this whole thing. I wonder... Ooh. You will wish you did not... Oh, okay.
Over the last 24 hours, I think...
Well, it sounds like him. This could be a deepfake video, though.
Has been somewhat downplayed.
Downplayed.
The Justice Department dropping charges against Michael Flynn. And the fact that there is no precedent that anybody can find.
There's something in the tone of his voice. What is it? I know what it is. It's fear. Fear. Can you hear the fear in the tone of his voice? I think you can. Listen closely.
Or someone who's been charged with perjury. Just
perjury. Huh?
Getting off scot-free.
Spit it out, man.
That's the kind of stuff where you begin to get worried that basic, not just institutional norms, but our basic understanding of rule of law.
Basic rule of law.
Is at risk.
Oh, it doesn't sound like he's taking this well at all. I wonder what... Oh, I wonder how the Democrats will respond to this. Oh, what's this? Oh, never mind. This was from last year when they wanted to arrest the Attorney General. I wonder how that got in there. Oh, Renew calls for Barr to resign after DOJ drops Flynn case. Huh. Oh, I know who you are. You're the genius leading the campaign. Oh, it's the pervert. Hold on, let's just get that. Anyway. Oh, go away. Anyway, so yeah, so the Democrats think that they're just gonna fire Barr. Really? Really? Oh, well, that'll work. That's not gonna save you. No. So the question is this it? Is it over? Flynn walks. The Democrats are humiliated, and everyone just brushes off the dust and goes back to what they're doing?
Michael Flynn, your reaction to the DOJ dropping that case? should have happened weeks ago, maybe even months ago. It's outrageous the way he's been treated. You spoke about his being an outstanding general. And a lot of this looks like it just happened because Trump was president. Actually, I think there were people in the previous administration after him because he knew what was going on inside the intelligence community, and if he got to be national security advisor for President Trump, he'd know where the bodies are buried, and he would make big changes. And I think that they saw that as a real threat. And things that have been happening.
I don't know about you, but I don't want to be on the team that digs up the bodies. I mean, that sounds like a pretty nasty job.
You ought to have those threats hanging out there. But one thing that if I could just make one point before you ask me again, a lot of people are telling me there should be prosecution.
Oh my God, he's reading my mind.
Because of this, and maybe there should be people prosecuted.
Maybe.
But the most important thing about this is that this a person's been given justice.
Whatever. Okay, so this is what I've been hearing. You're going to hear charges like obstruction of justice. You're going to hear things like something of the color of law, which translates to abuse of power, perjury. Yeah. And it's only May. So enjoy your day and know that the fun has only just begun. Merry Trumptoberfest to all, and to all a good night.